Good morning. Oh, shut up. Thursday. I've done the double school run that I do on Thursdays. I take my grandchildren to school on Thursdays as well. For those of you that are new here and haven't seen previous Thursday vlogs, on Thursdays it is nanny day, as we call it. It's nanny day. And we live on one stretch of road. I live in the middle of the road. At the end of the road is the school, and at the other end of the road is my daughter's house. Literally, we're within a couple of minutes walking distance. So in the morning I get up, I take Daryl to school, then I walk down to my daughter's house and I pick up my grandchildren and I take them to school. Then at lunchtime I go back up and I pick up the middle grandson, Victor. He comes back to mine for an hour or so, and then I take him home, and then at the end of the day I go up and I pick up the eldest grandson, Nathaniel, and my son Daryl, and they come back to mine for a little bit, and then I take Nathaniel home. I spend literally all day walking up down the road. It's great. I even get in my 10,000 steps. So yeah, it's nanny day, which means I don't do much else on the first day. But I'm going to go home and tidy my bedroom, and I'm going to start emptying out under my bed. I've got one of those divan beds with the storage solution underneath, and it's just full of clothes that I'm convinced that one day I will fit back into. So I'm going to be brutal and go up there with black sacks and empty out underneath the bed, which then hopefully means that some of the stuff that's in the office that needs to come out can go in there for storage instead. That means I'll know where it is. Hopefully it'll be findable. And the bed is actually being used for something other than housing clothes that are 15 years old that I'm never going to fucking wear again. So yeah. Oh, it was ever so cute. I was standing talking to the preschool manager for a bit, and then as I left I had Nanny! I turned around and Nathaniel's head going it blew me a big kiss. It was so sweet, so adorable. My grandchildren are so adorable. Right, yeah, I'll see you later. Just had an email off of Every. They are now admitting that my parcel is lost, that they haven't found it in the warehouse. So I have to go through the hassle of reordering everything. This is why I don't understand why companies use Every. I have more parcels go missing with Every than I do with any other courier, you know? Why not send via Royal Mail? So the thing with the Google Drive that I was talking about yesterday, I can't upload from my Google Drive into iMovie. It just refused to let me, wouldn't let me move it. I moved my iMovie library there, and then it said, like, which library would you like to use? And I clicked on it and it said, do you want to give this permission? And I said yes, and then it just said it couldn't do it. So I don't know what's going on there, but it is letting me export to my Google Drive, which is cool. So yeah. And also, it has just exported really fucking quickly as well. So I'm going to check that one before I upload it, because I'm a bit like suspicious. So yeah, I'm a bit pissed off. I need to now get in touch with Temu and say that it's lost, and see what they say. I want to see what inks I've got, because I was talking about them the other day, wasn't I? So that is my Diatramentis document ink. This is like an archival ink, so it doesn't ever fade. This is in black blue. This is what is currently in my Jinhao, and is writing very pale grey for some reason. I don't know. I got a bottle of Quink. That is blue and red Quink mixed together. I did that years ago. It's very, very old ink. There you go. My new bottle of Hiroshizuku. This is my favourite ink.
Motion detected at the front door.
Sorry about that. I had my laundry detergent from TikTok came. Yeah, this is my favourite. This is what is in, if you watch my Boo Journal videos, this is what is in this one. It's a sort of bluey grey colour. I can't even remember what this is called because it's written in Japanese. And I couldn't get this delivered to me here in the UK. I actually got it sent to a friend in America who was travelling to the UK that summer, and she brought it over, and I dread the day when I run out of that because it is my favourite. I got a little bottle of purple, by Monteverdi. That is what is in the... I'm pretty sure that's what's in that one. Okay, let's see what else. I have Caribbean Blue by Monteverdi. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but I have a bottle of this. I don't think I've used this in ages, actually, so, you know, might need to load that up. What else have we got? Ooh. Oh, this is my Kajaku by Roshizuku. As you can see, it says Twisby. That's because I often put this in my Twisby, which is away in a pencil case. I put this often in my Twisby because my Twisby is the same colour. I might have to get my Twisby out again. But yeah, my Twisby is the same colour as this ink, so I tend to use that in my Twisby the most. Then I have a bottle of Noodler's ink in Purple Vampun. It's either this or this that is in that little pen. I really don't know. I can't remember. And then I've got my Lexington Grey Noodler's ink, which is in the it's in one of my pens. I've got document ink in the gin hat. This must be in the pilot. No. What's in the... No, because the Ciengiel is in the pilot. No, this is what's in the little Moon Man pen. One of these. It's one of these. They're very similar. I don't know. I will have to do better at keeping a note of what is where when I... But I like the Lexington Grey. I'm seriously thinking about putting this in my Parker, actually, so I can use my Parker. But I've got so many inks and so many pens. What do you... I mean, how do you all decide what pen you're going to use and how long do you use them for? Because at the moment I've got 5 pens on the go. I've got my Jinhao and my Pilot, and then my 3 little Moon Man pens. I love my Moon Man pens, they're so fun to use. And I want to bring in the Parker and the Twisby as well. And I've got yet another bottle of ink coming out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've already got 10 bottles and I've got an 11th one coming. And that's that grey from the Fountain Pen Company. Right, I'm going to put all these away. And yeah, I'm a bit pissed off with that photo paper that I bought from Timu. Yeah, I know you get what you fucking pay for and it serves you right for trying to take the cheap way out. But yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that it doesn't, that it's not good with the printing. Oh yay, that fits. Trying to find space for everything. It's a big loud noisy bike, isn't it? Most of these bottles will fit on other things. I don't want to lie any of them down, you know, because I don't want to risk it. I think that got cut off, that last clip, the ink, because I had an alarm go off. I don't know. If it did, I'm sorry. Because I've just opened the laundry stuff from the TikTok shop. You get 3 bottles of laundry detergent and a bottle of scent booster, a box of scent boosters. The 3 bottles of laundry detergent were £19, which works out as about $6.33 per bottle. That's a little bit more expensive, I think, per bottle. I usually buy like surf liquid when it's on offer. The instructions are vague, you know, use the appropriate amount. Well, each detergent is different. Some detergents like you to use more, some like you to use less. It's very thick and gloopy, so I have put about a third of a capful into just wash towels and my mop head, my Minky Velour spin mop head thing, to see how it does with those. I also put a small amount of the I used the Classic Clean bottle, which I thought I'd keep that for like linens and towels. And I put a small amount of the lemon scent or orange scent boosters in because they do smell amazing. So we'll see how well that matches. I've also got 2 bottles of the Cherry Blossom detergent. Basically, you can order 3 bottles and you get 2 in the scent that you want and 1 in the Classic Clean. So I thought I'd keep the Classic Clean for bed linen, towels, and probably my mum's because she doesn't like strong smelling detergent, which is really funny because she can't normally smell anything. And the Cherry Blossoms for the clothes. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the box of scent boosters was like £22, so it was really, really expensive. But you get shitload in there. It's a large box, you know. And they give you a little organza bag, so you put the scent boosters in the organza bag and then put the whole thing in the washing machine. They did also chuck in a spare organza bag for you to like put them in and leave them around your house somewhere, which I might do that. I love the smell. Right, I'm going to go and get Victor. It's disgusting out here at the minute. It's 24 degrees. It feels a lot hotter. It doesn't help that the breeze is warm, you know. So, just on my way to get Nathaniel and Daryl. And then I've got to take Nathaniel pretty much straight home because they've got an at-home appointment today with someone. So he doesn't get to paint my house today. It makes me sad. He loves coming to my house. I don't want to be out in this. I want to be at home in very few clothing. I did get 2. Today my blue journal's up, yesterday and today's. So they are up and ready to go. God. Oh. Bumblebee flew right in my head. God, look at it. Look at that blue. Ugh, it's disgusting. Okay, so I've just had a look at the rest of this TikTok order. So this is the size bottle of detergent you get. It's not 3 bottles of detergent. I obviously can't read. It's a bottle of detergent, and then the scent that you choose, you get either a fabric softener and a bottle this size of scent boosters. So I now have enough scent boosters to, you know, last me forever. So I'm going to put a wash on with my detergent and my fabric softener, I guess. Maybe with a little bit of scent boosters to bung it up a little bit. I've hung a little organza bag with the orangey ones here in my laundry area, and there's shoes just over there that I'll show you. So it's hanging there. This is my laundry come dumping ground, which winds me right up, but there you go. And there's a box of shoes like over there, so the bag is there, the shoes are there, so I thought it might just make things smell a little bit nicer. I need to tidy up this area because this bugs me. I actually need to get rid of that freezer. Yeah, but yeah, I'm a little bit pissed that it was that much money, 20 odd quid for scent boosters, fabric conditioner. I would have preferred 3 bottles of detergent, to be perfectly honest with you, but there you go. What can you do? Good morning. It's Friday. It's very bright. It's hot. I'm actually in shorts. Look, legs. That never happens. You can tell it never happens because my legs are fucking lily white. Yeah, it's already like, I don't know, hang on. Apparently it's already 20 degrees. It's only 20 past 8. So I'm going to go for my little walk and then go home, get caught up on the wrestling, because it's a triple weekend this week. We've got the Great American Bash, Evolution, and Saturday night's main event all of this weekend from WWE, so that should be quite good. I think it goes the Great American Bash first, then Saturday night's main event on Saturday, and then Sunday night is Evolution, which is an all-women's PLE. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. It's going to be a long weekend though. I'll probably not stay up, to be honest. I'll probably watch the first one, because that's the NXT one, and that's during my wake time. But Saturday night's main event, I think it isn't on until like about 1 a.m. my time, Saturday night, Sunday morning. So I'll probably watch that like on Sunday. And then Evolution is on Sunday night, Monday morning, at about midnight. And I just, I think I'll just watch that Monday, because while I can stay up and enjoy it live, all I'm doing is shorting myself on sleep. So I'll probably just watch it next day. I'm finding that the older I get, I don't mind staying up for the big ones like WrestleMania and SummerSlam and that. But, the littler ones, I'm like, no, I'll watch it next day. So, talking to Daryl about when we're going to go and have a shop for sofas, because he wants to come. So I'm like, well, because we need to go to the mainland, it needs to be booked. For those of you that don't know, I live on an island, south coast of England, and the only way off is by a ferry. Now, the stores I'm considering looking at are not within walking distance of the ferry terminal, so I'm going to have to take my car. That's an hour-long crossing on the ferry each way with the car. It's about 20 minutes without the car. But yeah, it's an hour with the car. You've got to get there like a good 30 to 60 minutes beforehand to check in. You'd think it's a fucking international flight, wouldn't you? 30 to 60 minutes beforehand to check in. Then an hour-long to cross. So it's an hour and a half of just, ferry. 20 to 30 minutes to get to the ferry terminal here. And then however long on the other side. So yeah, I'd rather take my car than fart about on buses, because it just works out, it does work out cheaper, I think, in the end. It's going to be about £60 tops to take my car for the day, whereas if we go on the passenger ferry, that itself is going to be about £25 for me and Daryl. And then if Callie and the baby come as well, which she's thinking of doing, that's going to be even more, because you pay individually on the passenger ferry, whereas if you go in the car, it's the car plus up to 7 people. So, and it's the same price whether it's 1 person or 7 people. So, yeah, I mean, we could all end up going and having a day out or something. So she's like, oh, could we bring the kids? And I'm like, I don't want to go around a furniture store with the children, because it just might be a bit manic. But, I mean, if Rob says he wants to come too, maybe we could do a day out in Southampton. I don't know. Talk to her about it. So Daryl's got his sailing trip next week. His, the UKSA thing next week. That's Wednesday and Thursday night, so he'll be home on Friday. So he could, go to bed reasonably early Friday night, because I'm assuming he's going to be exhausted. And then we could maybe go over next Saturday. That's what I'm thinking. Take the van. That's my thought anyway. Don't know. I have actually since discovered that Argos do sofa beds. But if you search sofa beds, you don't find them. Whereas if you search corner sofas, the first thing that comes up is a fucking sofa bed. So I'm like, oh, that's bizarre. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to try my walk now. Bye. Oh my god, you guys. I had a parcel. The parcel that Every told me yesterday or the day before was fucking lost. So let's see. I've just actually had a go at the delivery guy, an Indian man, and he rang the doorbell and then just went bang, 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 bang. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, you didn't even give me a chance to get up, let alone get to the fucking door. Oh, well, sometimes people don't hear the door. I was like, the doorbell works. You know it does because it makes a noise when you press it. It's a ring doorbell. Oh, well, and the traffic outside, sometimes people don't hear me. And I was like, I can hear you just fine. And then he was like, is next door in? I said, I don't know. And I said, if not, you can bring it here and I will hold it. So he goes round and he goes, literally that, you know, didn't give any time. Shit, now I have to go and put the veg on. Back in a minute. Okay, so it's a bit better. So what did I buy? What did I buy? This is my fuck ton of stickers that I've been waiting for some reason. It's all in a slightly smaller bag. With one packet of stickers separate. So this is like alphabet type stickers. I didn't know they were all going to be square. Okay. So yeah, they're all different styles and they're all square ones, which is okay. I would have preferred more of the ransom note type. I don't get why they do this. So I wonder if this has been opened, I reckon. Because there should be like loads of stickers in here. Doubles and stuff looking time. Alright. So yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at all them stickers. Wow. OMG. So first and foremost, I hate that they do this. They put the label across it so you can't see them. I'm going to find a little box to put all these in because they ain't going to fit in that box or that lot. This little hamster. Hell, admit one. Welcome to my crib. These are just like loads of different types of stickers. Some really cool ones. Penguin wielding a knife, you know. Literally. They're good quality stickers. Choose violence. This tiny turtle, he judges you immensely. Love it. Silly goose juice. So yeah, these are just all different types. So damn, we get paid by the hour. Grow a pair. Love it. I like these a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to find something to put all these stickers in because they are not going to fit in with the other batch that I got. And do I start using them immediately? But did you die? I think this is the sarcastic sticker pack. Bag stuck to them. Sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. I'm waiting for the men's finals, but it's put me onto the ladies' double semi, which wasn't what I wanted. Hang on. Where it's men's semi-finals day, so why am I watching? There it is. Fritz and Alcaraz. Watch from. No, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Ugh. Watch live. Okay. I'm gonna mute that so we don't have to listen. Okay. Another packet of stickers. Oh, because there's nothing actually happening yet. That's why they were. Okay. Oh, this is a bag within a bag. Oh, this is several bags. Oh, okay. So these ones are, again, more sarcastic ones. You are boring as hell. Great. You're something here. But again, they do it, they put a sticker over the top of it. And I'm like, well, you know, and these ones don't look like they're resealable. Oh, I finally found out how to open it. Okay, so that's really bad spelling. I assume that's supposed to be create your future, but no, there's no E on the end. They put an apostrophe in it. Bizarre. Love yourself. Calm down and chive on. Enjoy. Say less, do more. Everything will be okay. These are motivational stickers. I remember this now. And I'm just full. Okay. I kind of get the feeling I need to just dump them all in a box as I go. So these are all different sets of motivational stickers. Okay. Oh yeah. Little Miss Chronic Migraine. I'm so glad that this came, because when I went back to look, that is now out of stock. And I want to stick that onto probably my water bottle. I'm not a superhero, but I'm fighting a migraine, and that's close enough. I didn't know this was going to be this big. And it feels quite like a window sticker, which is cool. My life is just a series of awkward moments and snacks. In a world full of unicorns, be a badass. I already forgot everything. Okay, oh yeah, this is like the anxiety pack. With great responsibility comes great anxiety. They even put a little spider web in the corner because Uncle Ben said it. No coffee, no worky. Please do not disturb. I am disturbed enough already. Oh, I like that pack. I like that pack a lot. I know I haven't looked through these any more than what I'm sort of telling you about. So when I actually do start using these, it'll be good fun. Because I don't know what's in half of them. These are so cute. Love it. Love it. As you can see, I'm a little bit mad on the anxiety and the motivational stickers. Oh my god, you guys. There's like hundreds in here. So I've got some more motivational ones, a whole pack there. Oh, this is hysterical. You see this Jesus-y type one and it says, I saw that. A load of this. My son-in-law, for my birthday a year ago, didn't even give it to me, just stuck it above my door. Love it. Love it. I'm not going to open every fucking bag. We'll be here all day. But yeah, more stickers. Ooh, some flowery ones. I got some nature type ones apparently. I wish I would tell you on the package what they are. This looks like it might have some... Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I've got these ones. Music frame. More letters. More stickers. Even more stickers. And some sticker letters. These come out smaller than I thought, but that's cool because it means it won't take up quite so much room. So there's all of those. And my embosser, finally. I need to check and make sure this is like done it how I want it. I've actually got a little box up there that one of those smaller, really useful boxes, which I think might do for like a shit ton of stickers. I need to turn the veg down. I'm back. Okay. So, oh, Tin Henman's on the telly. Okay. Do you guys watch Wimbledon or tennis at all? This is a lot smaller than I was expecting. Oh, that's gorgeous. I assume there's a machine. So that is what it stamps like. Hang on, let me get it out of the packaging. There's not actually a machine here. The machine is in here. Oh my god. Okay, is this the machine to do it? Oh, what's that? Oh, they're just little practice stickers, I think, for me. Okay. They've wrapped everything really, really well. It's like wrapped in fucking food wrap, you know? Multiple times. this is the machine. Not sure how far in it's supposed to go. Oh, that slotted in really easily. Okay. Okay. It's little feet on the back. Let's try that again. I need a plain piece of paper. I'm like, what can I use? What can I use? What can I use? I don't really want to use access. Got my address on it. I want you guys to see, like, my postal address. Just use the spare bit of paper that's in here and see if I can figure this out. Okay. So you put it in, line it up, and okay, it's not as clear as it could be. I can't even show you, it doesn't even show up. It's going to take a bit of practice, I think, to get used to that. I love that you can just slip it back in its box. Well, you can slip the big bit in, the little bit you can't. That's a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping to be able to just slide it all in together. Oh, it tells you how to like reinstall the plates if you need to. Okay. I think it's going to be a little bit of practice with that. It's a bit annoying because it doesn't go in this case at all. So they gave me a case for the handle, but not for the thingy. Okay, lunch is ready. it's easy enough to install. You just literally poke it in till the feet go in the little groove, and then that's it. So it's the size of a stapler, really. So I guess I'll have to play with that and see if I can get it to work properly. But, oh my god, all these stickers. Why can't I have this little case that I'm going to find something? There's like stickers galore. Look at this. Look at all these stickers. Like. That's a lot of stickers. That's a lot of stickers. Right. I need to go and dish up some dinner. Because it's lunchtime. We're having duck. Yeah, we're having duck breasts in plum sauce. I'm going to text to see if everything's cooked. See you later. Hello, it is Saturday, nearly 3 p.m. I've been on the go. I went out with Callie first, and we dropped. There's a charity thing near us called Baby Box, and you can basically go and drop things off, and you can take stuff all free. You don't have to pay for any of it. So Callie tends to go along, pick up something that she needs, uses it, and then takes it back when she's done. And it's available to everybody. It's not just for like people on benefits or anything like that. It's a fantastic idea. So we went and delivered a load of stuff to them this morning. Came home to yet another pushchair. Callie's got a bit of a thing about pushchairs. And then Darryl and I went to Food Warehouse. Big store with freezers. And I've put some food in the freezer because we were running low. I wonder how much it would cost me just to fill that. A lot. I spent £100. But yeah. So tomorrow he's got beach day with his mate Austin. And let's see, what are we doing? I'm going to have to do something about this wire because of the children. You don't need to be plugged in. Could we move it over towards the fan? Because I need the fan on. It is roasting.
You're still videoing?
I am videoing.
Okay. Food.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi YouTube, I was playing the garden update.
He's playing a something update. Something about a garden. I don't bloody know.
Hey, you got a garden?
Can't get him to do bugger all in the house, but he's growing into a virtual garden. Yeah, so Callie's going to be up in a little while with the children so they can see me for a bit. And yeah, I've got TNA and SmackDown to watch. And then the Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event. I don't know, I'm going to get it all in. I might have to watch some of it tomorrow.
I kind of want to stay up for the main event.
Yeah, but you're going out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the problem. I said to Austin because he joined me.
So I'm thinking that maybe you could watch it when you get home or something. We could watch it tomorrow evening. I know, because you've got to go back. It's a Sunday. I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're going to do. I'll watch it and tell you what happens.
Okay. we still need to vote on it.
I'm melting. Yes, we'll wait a minute.
We can vote in front of YouTube.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up then YouTube. You don't know who everybody is though.
Yeah, well, I can just random pick.
Okay. Alright, I'm on Slammiversary then. Okay. So I've only got like 3 things down for Saturday night's main event.
Oh, so most of them is going to be a surprise.
I think my Apple Pencil's out of battery.
Aww.
Yeah, no, you're going to have to wait while my Apple Pencil charges.
Why can't you use your phone?
Because it's written down in my
your
thingy,
tingies.
in my planner.
Use your tingies.
You can't for this. It doesn't work.
We'll like tell them to vote.
It just swipes the page.
Oh.
No, because I won't remember.
There's a guy. Come on.
Right, so we'll see you a bit later on. Evening. So tired. It's gone 11:30. I'm going to bed in a minute. I've just done today my boo journal. Yes, it's very late. But so I was scrolling Instagram earlier on and I saw somebody post a journal with Jinx, and she posted this chunky fucking planner like this. I said, that's gorgeous. That's not a techo, is it? Because she'd hashtagged Hobonichi cousin. And she said, no, I got it from Philo Planner. And I had a look. And yeah, she's doing like these 1,000 page planners. But to be honest, they're more than their cousins, you know. She didn't have any A5 ones in stock. But she does like Filofax size and Traveller's Notebook sizes and all that lot. Quite tempted. And then I thought, I could do that. I've sort of been thinking on ways to make it, you know. Literally all she's done is print them up with just dot grid. Not dot grid, graph, grid, you know. Squares, whatever you call it. Turn that light off behind me. That's better. So I am thinking like I won't do the planner part of a notebook. Just fucking print it up with plain grid pages and be done with it. And then apparently there's another one called I don't know, I'll have to find her. Because I said to her, but your book is dated. And she said, no, it's not. They're stickers. And somebody's created little stickers that look like Hobonichi, little date box to stick in. And she's in England, so it wouldn't cost too much to buy stickers from her. But I like doing my little stencil, so I might just leave the blank bit, you know? Don't know. And then I saw the way some people journal is that they do a line down the middle of the page. So, and then divide the page up to make it easier for writing and that, which I thought, that might be a good idea. I don't know, it's interesting to see how different people journal, isn't it? You know, I mean, some days I have nothing. You know, I think, I'm not going to write anything, and I struggle to fill the page up. Move over. So I stick shit in. And then there are other days, like today, where literally, hang on. Like yesterday, I actually found this quite hard to fill it up. So I stuck some stickers in. Today, I've done a photo and then I wrote, you know. So it's... But I think I want I don't know, I seem stuck in this. It's got to be a day per page. And it doesn't really, does it? Because they're not dated. I date them. I don't know. How is your journal set out? Because like I say, this one I saw earlier on, I think it was a Traveller's Notebook size. And what she did, like she literally drew a dark line down the middle of her page. Yeah, it didn't have this, it was literally just square all the way across. And she journaled like in columns, like newspaper columns. And it looked kind of neat, I think, maybe. I don't know. I might try it just to see what it looks like. And then I know some people who keep this part where the times and that are for like time, what do you call it? Time tracking, time blocking. So they write down like, oh yeah, you know, we got up at 6:45, and they write that at 6:45. We got up, we did this, we did that, blah, 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 blah. And they write that on their day pieces. And then the other sort of, 2/3 is their journal, if you like, which I also kind of liked. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's hot and sticky again. I've only 3, 4, 5 more pages, and then I'll be on to my printed pages to try. But I guess that's the plus side of printing it yourself, is if you don't like one way it's done, you can do it another. I do like the idea of a chunky journal, but then I also think, well, I'm not even a third of the way through mine yet, and it's already chunky as. I also did buy that Hobonichi pencil board. I don't need it, but it was on sale in the Prime, and then had one left, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get it. What the fuck, why not? So I did. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Daryl's going to the beach tomorrow. His best friend's mum texted me yesterday and said, did Daryl want to go to the beach? I was like, yeah. And then she was like, we're picking up at 9:30, and I was like, oh. So I've got to get up in the morning and make him lunch and pack him a bag and all that rubbish. He's going away this week. He's going on a school trip for 2 nights on Wednesday. I mean, I've been away from him for more than one night before. I've only done it a couple of times. But he's been with family when I've done that. This is like going away with no family. This is a school thing. I don't know that I'm ready for that. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed because I'm really tired. I've gained a couple of new followers this week. Gained a new one today. Said that my vlogs had been recommended, so that's really awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And the last follower I gained also said the same thing. So that's really nice. I'm glad you're recommending me to each other. Thank you. I don't know what you could possibly find interesting about me waffling about my life, but there we go. Yeah. Yeah. God, I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is 9:40. Daryl is gone to the beach with his mate. They picked him up over the road and he's gone over there. So I am about to go and have a shower. I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to shave my legs. I'm going to, do all the things. But I was past the mirror earlier. The difference of colour in my hair. It's like that one. Some of them are so much lighter. That one, for example. That one's obviously grown a lot more than some of the others because that's a lot of growth there, but not quite as much up here. So I can't remember whether I told you. I messaged her on WhatsApp Monday, Tuesday, and said, I hope you don't think I'm being rude, but I'm just chasing you up because I've had nothing from you in like a couple of weeks when you said that you were doing them now. And she replied, no, not being rude, and said she'd been ill. So I was like, okay. And she said, I'm working on them now, and I'll get them out to you by the end of the week. So I'm like, okay. They have not yet been sent. But she's posting lots of pictures of other sets that she's apparently done. So I commented on one set that looked very similar to what I'd ordered, but they had luxury ends rather than just like little paintbrushy ends like mine. And I thought that was mine for a minute, but then I remembered I didn't have those ends. So So she's just commented on it, and she put, oh, yours are up next. So whether that means she's photographing them next or what, because it's now been 8.5 weeks since I paid her. And she claimed like she was ill and that's why that mine haven't yet been done or haven't yet been sent. And I'm not too ill to just send a message saying, look, I'm really poorly. It's going to be a few days before I can pick this up again. So I'm really, really unhappy with the wait this time. But I don't know, not really much I can do about it, is there? So hopefully they'll be with me by the end of next week, because it's Sunday and I have not yet received them. I've not even received shipping notification. You know, she just keeps telling me, oh yeah, I'm doing them next, or I've just started them, or, you know. So it's a shame because it's really put me off. It better be fucking special when they come, because, you know, I'm getting impatient. I really want to get on and do it. So I need to tighten that one up a little bit. That's the one I moved up of Jamie's. It just feels a little bit loose there. So, right, I'm going to go have a shower and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, that feels amazing. I washed my hair twice. I wash it with a clarifying shampoo to get any residual oils and dirts out. And then I wash it again with a hydrating conditioning shampoo. Not conditioner, a hydrating conditioning shampoo. And I leave that in my hair while I then take care of the rest of me. I washed my body. I shaved parts of my body. I then exfoliated my body. Then I rinsed the whole fucking lot out with some cold water on my head just to help cool me down and close the hair follicle cuticles things. I feel really nice now after that. I might do I did like a clay wash off mask while I was in there as well. What I might do in a minute is go downstairs and do like a foot pack to soften my feet because I've got hard skin on my feet, age, and a cream face pack while I watch some wrestling, because last night was Saturday night's main event and I didn't stay up to watch it. So I've got that to watch, and Evolve is tonight, but I'm not staying up to watch that either. I will watch that tomorrow. It's very hard to avoid posts because, you know, it's on at like 1 a.m. for us. And I remember years and years and years and years ago, like I'm going back 20 odd years ago when Doctor Who came back, and Americans were like, please don't post spoilers because we haven't seen it yet. And I'm like, it doesn't stop you posting spoilers like 30 minutes after a match ends at the WWE. You know, I'm not going to stay up all night to fucking watch it when I've got a family to look after the next day, or if people got work to go to and whatever else. But, you know, one rule for them, one rule for us. So, yeah, that feels really, really good. I feel clean and refreshed and cool. So I'm going to chuck some clothes into the laundry, put some clean clothes on. Might change my bed sheet because this is intolerable. I hate being able to feel my bed sheet. I want to feel like I'm lying on a bare mattress. My bed sheet needs to be tight. This one is, I think it's just not designed for deep mattresses. So it's trying to ping off. Every time somebody moves, it just pings off. Oh my fucking God. My mum is FaceTiming with my sister. All right. My sister who lives down the road and never bothers to come around and visit. Only on Mother's Day and Christmas. That's it. That's when she comes. Maybe Mum's birthday, but you know, 2-3 times a year. She lives next door to my daughter, and she works past the school. Now, as you know, I live halfway between my daughter and the school, so my sister goes past my house every single day. But my mum FaceTimes her once a week. And I know my mum's going deaf, but my sister isn't. But my sister is a shouter, so no matter where you are in the house, you can hear the entire conversation. Because my mum just gets louder as she talks to her, and then my sister just gets loud, and they sit there yelling at each other, having a conversation like this. And I'm like, fucking hell, you know. But you can't tell them; they won't listen. It's awful. I think when I get dressed, I'm going to go over the road and get myself some crisps and a fizzy drink, because why the fuck not? I bought Rustlers in Food Warehouse yesterday, but I haven't got anything to go with. So I feel like spoiling myself. So yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and dried off and sit down and eat. What time are we at? We are at 10:21. Awesome. I've been up for 2.5 hours. I'm starving. I haven't got to do lunch for Mum for a couple more hours, so I've got time to just, just be broccoli. So I had major fucking, oh my god, what's going on? Doing today in my boo journal. My new Jinhao that I got from AliExpress just refused to write. Now this was the exact same problem I had with a Jinhao that my son bought me for my birthday years ago, a big chunky red one. And I was like, oh, fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? And plus the fact it never wrote in black. It wrote, because it's got blue-black ink in it. And I'm just waiting for Miss M to go, it's the ink. But it didn't write in anything near blue-black. It wrote in this very pale grey here. And I put the pen down for a day or two and I've sort of cycled through it. I've got, 5 pens in rotation and I use a different one each day. And I picked up today and nothing happened. And I was like, I don't fucking believe this. Maybe Jinhao just doesn't like me. And I even went on to 2 fountain pen groups and said, what's going on? Because I've had the same issue with both pens. The red one literally would just stop while writing. This one I couldn't get it to go. And somebody said it might have manufacturing oils still in it. Maybe you need to give it a good clean. And I was like, yeah, okay, maybe. But both pens, several years apart. And I sat and I thought about it. I thought, okay, well, the only thing I can literally do at the moment is to give it a bloody good clean. So I looked online as to whether dish soap, liquid dish soap, Dawn in the US, Fairy here in the UK, is okay to use with pens. And it turns out that actually dish soap is milder than that Goulet pen wash stuff. Goulet themselves said that in a video that I found. So I thought, okay, I'll go out and I'll tiny little bit of dish soap in a cup and I'll do it and I'll get my syringe and I'll force it through. Maybe I should look for one of those squeezy bubble syringe things, but I just use a blunt-headed hypodermic type syringe. And I thought, I'll force that through. And I got out and I thought, is the ink actually flowing? So before I did anything, I twisted the converter. It's got ink in the converter, so I twisted it a little bit to see whether I could force the ink through the pen. Cue lovely big black ink blot. Thankfully, I'd had the sense to put paper down first. It's not all over my kitchen, especially as it's archival ink. Yeah. So this top bit here was done with my pilot vantage point, and it is this bit. Okay. And this was all done with the Jinhao. So it's not a huge amount of writing, but it is. And it's writing in the blue-black now, instead of in that pale fucking grey. It's a wet pen. Wow, it's wet. I'm assuming, though, that's because the nib and the feed's probably, full up with ink right now. So, yeah. Have I solved the problem? I'm tempted to get the other one out and see whether that would do the same thing. Because I was so gutted that I could never write with that pen because Matthew gave it to me. He bought it for my birthday, crikey, 6 years ago or so. I can't remember, but he bought it for birthday or Christmas or something. And it's a beautiful, beautiful pen. And I really, really, really wanted to use it. But it literally, I would start writing and it would just stop. But I never thought to force the ink through the nib by making sure that everything was open. So I might load it up with some ink and see if I can get it to work. That might be the trick. Because I don't think I ever tried that. So there you go. If you've got a fountain pen you cannot work and you use a converter or, something other than a cartridge, especially if it's a converter with a twist mechanism, try twisting it to force the ink through the nib and see if that works. That might be the trick.